Hey, if you're a junk removal business owner or any business owner starting things out as a side hustle, I have one thing to say to you. You have my respect. What's up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Do It Yourself Junk Removal SEO, where I help junk removal business owners, dumpster rental companies, small businesses understand search engine optimization, how to optimize their websites and get them to rank online for their services. And on this video, I'm just going to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about all the guys out there that are busting their ass, that are starting their own junk removal business, or they already got things going. And some of them are even working nights or weekends while they build up their business. The reason I want to talk about this is because I just want to share with you guys that you guys have my respect. I do talk to a lot of guys, a lot of business owners. Some of them, like I said, they are just busting their ass to make things happen. And the reason I want to talk about that is because I've gone through that myself. I'm basically a website designer, an SEO agency, that sort of thing. I have my own little course where I'm trying to help people and run my own business as well. And it has not been easy, especially in the beginning. Is I didn't really know much. I didn't know how to get my name out there. I did a lot of studying. I've had a lot of jobs, a lot of things to make this happen. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there to do the same thing. For example, when I drove a concrete ready mix truck, there's a lot of downtime in those trucks. So while I'm sitting there, I'd educate myself on YouTube, on SEO, and everything that I know now. I use that time properly to educate myself and learn these skills in order for me to utilize them later on. While everybody else is like screwing around, talking about this, talking about that, I would use that time to educate myself. I know it's a little weird, but going from a truck driver to web designer and SEO guy, it's a pretty cool change. But another thing too is when things got bad, I was never afraid to go back to get a job, to make ends meet. Whatever you have to do to make things. If this is something you want to do, is like if you're a junk removal business owner, is this something you're dead serious or set on doing, and you're going to have to do whatever it takes to make that happen. A quick story for me was when I was learning my skills, doing this SEO stuff. I started getting some clients. I still built some websites. I made a little bit of money. Things were doing great. Things were doing great. And I was like, at the time, I was driving a ready mix truck. Things were going just perfect. And it was December of 2019 when I said, you know what? I can do this full time now. I could do this on my own. I don't need to drive this ready mix truck anymore. I had nothing against it. It was a great, honorable job, good benefits, everything. But I just wanted to do more. So I took the plunge. I quit January 2020. And we all know what happened at the year of 2020. My business literally went under within 3 or 4 months. I had a bunch of cash reserves. I completely wiped those out. I lost all my clients. I lost all my business. I lost everything. I couldn't even go back to drive a ready mix truck because there was no job anymore. It just everything went complete halt. So I basically lost everything. It was 2020, went everything downhill, and I was just screwed, absolutely screwed. So I knew I had to make changes. Luckily for me, the junk removal industry kept on going. It kept chugging along, and that's how I was able to, design a few more websites, do a little bit more SEO, do a little things like that to start generating some revenue. And I was making enough to pay my bills again, but all my cash reserves were all gone. I was making enough to pay my bills, but I knew I was going to have to keep going, and rebuild this whole damn thing all over again. And so what did I do? I went out, and since I had a history with Lowe's, I used to drive their commercial truck too for a few years. I went in, I knew some people, and asked if I can get a job. I'd work evenings, whatever I needed to do, because all the money that I was generating with my SEO stuff, my website designs, I didn't want to use it for spending on bills. What I wanted to do was stockpile some of that money. So I needed to go get a job. I didn't want to do ready mix. I didn't want to do like a legit full blown job, just something to get by. So they gave me a job at Lowe's, and I worked a lot of afternoons, a lot of weekends, whatever I had to do to make ends meet. But I used all that money to pay my bills, my expenses. All my expenses are pretty low. I'm pretty good at not accumulating debt, having huge car payments, anything like that. Um, so everything was low. I'm paying my bills. I'm rebuilding my business, rebuilding my business. And I worked at Lowe's for like almost 7, 8 months before I'm like, okay, I'm good to go. I pulled the plug on that. Now I'm back to doing my business. And the reason I tell the story is because I know I've hear a lot of these guys. I know I've talked to many on the phone who start this as a side hustle, or some of them are doing it full time, and revenue's going down, revenue's going down, revenue's going down. And for some of those guys, I said, there's no shame in go get a job in the evenings or anything like that. Whatever you have to do, if this is what you want to do, you should continue to do it and support it with something else if you have to. Especially you younger guys. You guys, I'm in nearing 50. I'm 47 almost. Um, Guys that are in their mid 20s, man, at that age, I could work day and night all day long. So if you guys are doing that, you got your junk removal business and you want to keep it going, if things are tight, like I said, there's no shame in going to get a job to make ends meet, to keep this thing going until you can surpass some of your competition out there, or some of the things that you want to do. If you don't really want to do junk removal then, or do your business, then, throw in the towel. Sometimes it's just easier to get a job. There's times where I think about it, I'm like, I just jump in a concrete mixer again, pays pretty damn well. I have nothing to worry about except bringing in my lunch pail to work. That's it. Nothing to worry about, nothing. And business is tough. It's That's why I say I take my hats off to anybody who does any type of business. I don't care if you're cleaning houses, you're a junk removal company, you're a roofer. If you're on your own, like I said, my hat goes off to you. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of things you need to do to make that happen. So this is why I just wanted to make this video. It's something that just came to my mind because I've talked to a lot of guys who struggle, with getting business. They don't have the money for the SEO, they don't have money for the ads, they don't have money for advertising, things like that. And I just say, you know what, if this is what you want to do, you have to do what is necessary. Like I said, if it means having to work at some place like I did at Lowe's for several months, then so be it. If I had to do it again, I would do it all over again. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Just some little motivational crap, I guess. I do read a lot of books. I like to watch videos and just keep myself motivated and keep pumping up, because business is hard and it's not for everybody. And if you guys are watching this video, I know it's for you, and I'm on board with you guys. All right, man, that's all I got for you guys today. Till next time.